That's when Agatha saw Japheth's collar, fluttering in the breeze, just long enough for her to catch what was pinned underneath. A tiny piece of grey fabric that matched the color of Chadwick's eyes. A golden sea stitched into the grey, all of it dried through with blood. He's cheating, Agatha wanted to scream. He has Chadwick's blood. She needed to warn Tetris, but she couldn't see him any longer. Her body hurtled into the crowded house. She couldn't cry out to him either. The word pulled too tight in her mouth. Down the chink, Merlin was peering strangely at her, but now the chink jerked them forward, her feet staggering over broken brutals. Agatha wrenched between gathered leaders, the ice giants of Frostplains, the fairy queen of Gillikin, the dwarf queen of Uti, who all recoiled at her touch, until she was tugged up a staircase to the second floor, giving her a view over the banister of the Grimland home. Japheth's allies occupied the first floor, packed around Excalibur. Its blade snapped into a pile of shattered stone that had crashed in from above. Noontime sun spotlit a first sword through the hole in the roof, casting gold sparkles in the sapphire-colored stone, matching the hues of Japheth's suit. The two rifles came through the door. Japheth and Tetros hurried close as they took their places in front of the sword. Trapped against the upstairs banister, Agatha saw Sophie flash her a look, no doubt recognizing the irony of crowding her candy trattoria with friends to keep Tetros away from the snake, only to end up in a house of enemies, the two boys hip to hip. With Tetros directly below her, Agatha couldn't see more than the top of his curls, eye contact between them impossible. How could she tell him what she had spotted on Japheth's collar? That Japheth was shaking Excalibur the same way one had, which is why the sword rejected Tetros the first time. How could she tell Tetros that Excalibur was about to spurn him again? And this time, it would kill him. She tried to choke out sounds, but there was no way to hear her from up here. The house too jammed with shifting bodies, her princess eyes fixed on his father's blade. Slowly, a wave of quiet rolled across the house, the stakes growing clear. This was the final test of the Tournament of Kings. That in a matter of moments, the sword would surely be pulled by one of these two boys and the other would die. Agatha could see her friends change down the staircase, all of them with the same pale, petrified faces, especially the first years who still believed in a world where good always wins, where the true heir to Camelot must be king. The silence grew and Agatha seized her chance, drawing a breath and forcing a cry through her robe, a cry Theseus had to know with hers. He didn't look at her. Theseus cleared his throat. Wherefore witness Lion, wherefore tests, wherefore only our last words that the people will remember us by, whether we rise to the throne or go to our grave. Then speak first, young prince, Japheth simmered. The last time you gave a king's speech, it was something to behold. Agatha saw Theseus flinch. She remembered the moments well. The speech King Theseus had to give to rally his armies against the snake and faltered so badly, his words so uncertain and timorous, that another boy stepped to do the job. In that instant, Theseus had opened the door for his throne to be stolen, and here he was, against a boy who wore the same face as the one who had humiliated him. Past is present, and present is past. The story goes round and round again. Unless you learn from the past, thought Agatha, watching her prince turn towards the crowd. Because the story might be the same, but this Theseus was different. His eyes were clear, his stance proud. When he spoke, his voice was dark and commanding, his breath low and deep, as if he was holding back a war. Kings are born, not made. This is the law of our land. That is what we are taught, he said. Even the mightiest and wealthiest cannot ascend to the throne without the blood of his predecessor. Blood is the magic of how kings are made. Only blood. It is why my rifle and I stand before the sword. Each of us claims the blood of my father. My father, who created these tournaments to find his sire. Theseus pondered. And yet, why make 3 tests? Why not return the sword to the stone and ask one of us to pull it out, just as he did to prove himself a king?